day off. It's midnight. It's a Saturday. I remember years ago I used to be up at this time as well, but I would either be partially drunk, because I never liked drinking too heavily, but I would either be partially drunk or I'd just be out hanging out with a bunch of people that didn't influence me very well. And right now I'm leaving to work. So when I get off in the morning, I don't like to eat in the morning. I kind of just like going to sleep, because I feel like if I eat, then I don't sleep as well. So I was eating, watching some videos, and I was just sitting there thinking that it's damn midnight on a Saturday. What is everybody else doing at this time of the day? What would I be doing, or what was I doing at one point in my life at this time of the day? And it was honestly just messing around, just wasting my life. I left a little bit early so I can kind of just drive a little bit. Yeah, I was thinking and remembering about when I used to just waste my time. And yeah, I work nights right now, but the thing is that I used to hate waking up early, and now I'll do it any time of the day. Right now, we're going in at 1 right now. Earlier this week, they switched it. We started at like 3. Last week, there was a day where we started at 5. And I really hated it. I really just did not like waking up to my alarm. I used to hit the snooze button 4 or 5 times, and then I'd still be late and I'd still be tired. And I was wondering, like, man, how do some people do it? They just wake up on their first alarm, they get up and they get going. Like, yeah, I was ambitious, yeah, I wanted to get things done, but it's like, and by the way, it does get easier. They say it doesn't get easier. It does get easier. You just gotta, for me, when it started was when I wanted to go to the gym. I would only go at 3 o'clock in the morning because I kind of felt self-conscious about going while there was people there. And even still I do. That's why I kind of don't go in the evenings, and then it's just kind of clustered. I've gone a couple of times in the evenings, and it's always full. Like you're waiting for a machine. And when you go at 3 a.m., well, nobody's there, so the whole gym is empty. Like, there's probably like a handful of people there. But for the most part, the gym is empty. So I would go at 3 a.m. And that would suck because, again, not liking to wake up, it took me a couple years to get into it. And then now, my first alarm hits, I woke up. I actually woke up like 2-3 minutes before my alarm. And I thought, no, I can fall back asleep. Like, it's probably not even time for my alarm. Probably got like another 30 minutes or an hour. But no, I got up, turned off my alarm, got changed, grabbed something to eat, got ready, and here we go. But again, looking back to a couple years ago, where was I? What was I doing at this time of the day? What was I doing with my life? I could choose a different job that works days, that doesn't work Saturdays, that only works maybe 40 hours. And I was thinking about this yesterday, where I just felt entitled a couple of years ago, even still a couple of years ago. I shouldn't be working this hard. I should just make money without having to really stress myself. And then the first year that I worked for this company, I kind of had a bad attitude about it, because we work long hours, and there are some things where they kind of screw us over as employees, but I mean, that's with every company. And so they called me to come back, and so I decided that I would, and so now here we are again. And this time around, I'm with a better mindset. What the first year taught me was I can work, and nothing's gonna happen to me. I can wake up at any time of the day. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna get sick. I'm not gonna get hurt. Well, unless you don't sleep. Then, I mean, I guess you could cause something. But, for the most part, you keep a good balance, nothing's gonna happen to you for waking up early, staying up late, working hard, long days, long hours, long weeks, long months, working Saturdays, 6 days a week for months on end. I was honestly kind of prepared to take this Saturday off, and then before I left yesterday, they're like, "Yeah, see you tomorrow, same time." I'm like, "Nice," but no, it's cool because of this job, I'm able to invest in myself. Because of this job, we've been able to move. We moved into a different apartment that's a little bit closer to work now for me and for my girlfriend. And so, really, we went over what it cost just to move, really, 20 minutes, which is, I mean, with traffic, 20 minutes. We spent about $5,000 just to move. That's first month's deposit, last month's rent, first month's rent, and then all the expenses that were done in between, a little bit of furniture that we decided to get because we were moving in. We spent about $5,000, which sounds insane, but I mean, it wouldn't be possible if I didn't work long hours like this. And as soon as I woke up here a couple hours ago, I was gonna say this morning, but it's midnight. As soon as I woke up a couple hours ago, I was like, this isn't forever. This is temporary. If I keep up with this, and if I save, and if I don't blow on my money on stupid stuff, this won't be forever. If I invest in myself, if I keep learning, if I keep trying to grow in every part of my life, this won't be forever. And I used to think about it differently. I used to think, no, I gotta get up so that I could buy stuff. No. It's not about buying stuff. It's about building something for yourself. It's about the discipline of getting up in the morning and showing up to the commitment you made. Because when you take a job, it's not a paycheck. It's a commitment to a job. That doesn't mean sell your soul and let them walk all over you and then let them treat you badly. Definitely not. Have some self-respect. I actually had a mentor recently tell me, well, this was about a year ago now, never trade your respect for anything. I was getting disrespected at a job, and so I ended up leaving it. I left it on the spot, and I ended up asking a mentor on a Discord that I'm in. I'm like, hey, so this was a situation, and I left. I felt like I shouldn't have taken it, but I don't know. Did I do the right thing, or was I wrong, or am I full of myself, or like, what is it? He's like, no, you did the right thing. Never trade your respect for anything, especially a paycheck, guys. Especially a paycheck. You can go get a paycheck somewhere else, but if you're doing your work, you got to be honest with yourself first. Am I actually doing good work, or am I just here messing around, just trying to collect a paycheck? Because if you're there just messing around and not there for the mission, and like in making the company progress in whatever it's doing, or be productive within the company, if you're not there for the mission, just there for a paycheck, and you get fired or you get in trouble, you got to be honest with yourself. Well, yeah, I was messing around, or no, I wasn't doing my job. Or, yeah, I was doing my job. I was doing a damn good job. This guy's just being a dick. Okay, so then it's like, again, don't allow somebody to take away your self-respect. Don't allow yourself to be disrespected. There you go. Now, again, I keep it to myself. I think to myself, did I do something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Am I really doing something wrong? If I did something wrong, then okay, fair game. I did something wrong, you know. But I tell myself the mistake is only going to happen one time. This mistake will only happen one time. And I correct it because I don't like getting in trouble. that goes back to where we started the video. Which, it wasn't just one time. I mean, I went out multiple times. I wasted time multiple times. But I won't go back to that in my life. I actually told myself I wasn't going to drink this whole year. Then I was craving a Blue Moon like a couple weeks ago, and I was trying to shake it off. I was like, no, I said I was going to quit this year. I said I wasn't going to do it this year. I said I was going to go the whole year without it. And I mean, it had been honestly a couple weeks where it's just like, I was craving the taste. It's like sometimes you crave like a Snickers or like a chocolate bar. You go buy it and then you eat it. You take 2 bites and then you're over it. That's basically what I was going through. And so I just wanted one. But that was the first time in, months that I drank. And it was just the one beer. First time in months. And nothing crazy either. It's not like, I don't know. I've never understood why people get drunk. But I won't make those mistakes again. I won't go back to that lifestyle. I have a lot to build for. Right now I don't have much to lose, but one day I will. And if I bring those habits with me on my journey, it could cost me everything. It's like, if you don't have good habits when you have nothing, then what do you think those bad habits are going to become when you have a lot? And that was part of my game changer a couple years ago. I went to Texas, and that was really the biggest mind shift for me. I went to Texas, and I remember same thing. I worked long hours. I was driving truck, and I was working long hours, and I was only gone for like 2-3 months, but I saved like $6,000. I wasn't even making that much. No, I saved maybe a little more. I don't remember. I came back and I was doing pretty good, and so after that, I decided that I wasn't going to slow down that grind. That I was going to stay committed to hours like that. And I was going to bring that work ethic, that grind back home with me from Texas. And so I did. I told myself I wasn't going to stop or slow down. Because I saw what a couple months worth of hard work and dedication did. And I haven't slowed down since. Doesn't mean it's easy. Some days are harder than others. Some days I still wake up and the alarm still sucks. But it's not 9 out of 10 days, and even that one isn't all that good. But now it's at least 4 days are bad, and then 6 days are pretty good. I wake up feeling pretty alright, and I'm able to get through the night, or even when we're on days. It's not that bad. And again, if you know you're working on something, it's just different, man. Like, because you can actually tell yourself, it's only a matter of time until this side thing that I'm doing becomes my main thing, and then I won't be doing this anymore. And I have something I'm working on. I have something I'm dedicated to. I'm working on it. I think about it every day. I try to put some effort into it every day. And along with this channel that I'm trying to grow. So it's only a matter of time before something pops off and I don't need this job. I just don't know how long that time is going to be. Could be a month, could be tomorrow, could be next year, could be 10 years. But in 10 years, I really should be farther ahead. I shouldn't have to wait that long, especially if I'm working hard at it. And I've already got 2-3 years under my belt of pretty solid focus, and so again, time eventually has to make things happen. So that's all I got for you guys today. Those are my thoughts from when I woke up to this morning. Honestly, since last night, I started thinking about these things last night. And I kind of got inspired when I woke up to make this video, especially, again, the first thing that came to my mind a bit ago was, this isn't forever. Kind of sucked getting up today. Because I'm not that bad, but I just wasn't about it. I was mentally ready to take Saturday off, but I told myself, this isn't forever. I'm working on stuff. I'm focused, and I'm mentally focusing on stuff and preparing myself for growth, and I'm seeing some kind of results. Now I just gotta wait for time to do its thing and compound it. But until then, I want to see everybody growing with me. I want you guys to leave me a comment. What are you working on right now? What is going to take you out of this current situation that you're in? What is that thing that you're doing where you can wake up in the morning and say, this job that kind of sucks is temporary because I'm working on something now. And if you don't have that thing, find it. Because like I said, it's a different kind of grind. It'll put you in a different kind of gear. But I want to see everybody grow. Let's get it. I'm going to clock in. It's Saturday. That kind of sucks, but that's what we do. Talk to you guys in the next one.